So it's one of those things. 1 second, it's my dad. I want to answer, and I'll be right back, but just so he doesn't get worried, 1 moment. Pronto?
Ehi là, Raffaello, ciao.
Ciao, come va?
Insomma, così così. Hai
Sì.
sentito il nuovo Papa che è americano?
Il Papa americano, papà, sì, sì.
È una cosa incredibile, impensabile.
Sì, sì.
Ma
Ascolta, papà,
vediamo che tipo è.
sì, vediamo. No, ti volevo dire, in questo momento sono in onda, parliamo del Papa domani. I told him we'll speak tomorrow. Va bene, dai, buona serata.
Ciao Gioia,
Ciao, ciao,
ciao.
ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
I didn't mute on purpose because I knew he was going to tell me about the Pope. The split second. Did you guys understand him? He was like, hey, did you hear about the new Pope? He's American. That's incredible. That's what my dad said. Oh my gosh. He's funny. Beautiful language. Thank you so much, Dream. I appreciate that. How's your dad doing? Thank you, Baron, for asking. He's okay. He's doing well. Sometimes a little lonely, so we tend to speak every day. I was hoping for pizza balla. I was hoping for cardinal pizza. Because think about it. The word in Italian for Pope is Papa. P-A-P-A. Papa. So if Cardinal Pizza became the Pope, we could have started a petition for him to choose as a papal name John, like John Paul II, right? That way we would have had Papa John's Pizza. It would have been great. Papa John's Pizza. Oh well. So what do you guys think though? Jokes aside, how you guys doing? Is the Pope American? Yeah, American and Peruvian, right? It's like American, but from, if I'm not wrong. Man, we got a new Pope before GTA 6. What are they doing? Seriously. The Conclave was faster than Bethesda. That tells you all you need to know. Carthago delenda est. Let's not forget that. Not forget. It usually takes a few days. Sometimes it takes months. Historically, it has taken years. 3 years, I think, is the longest. Man, outside, the weather is crazy today. He's American. His mother was Peruvian. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Let's see. You know what's funny? So I made the video about the Pope, spoke a little bit about the history, about the conclave, what it means, how it works, how he's elected, why he's choosing a new name, what's the significance of the white cassock, so the white robe. I don't know if some of you have watched it already. And it's funny because that video, so I was saying, I posted that video because I filmed it this morning. Like literally, that's not like a video. You may think that I'm a very well organized guy and I had that video ready so that the moment the Pope will be chosen, I will post it. No, sir, that's not me. That's not me. I'm a mess. So I decided this morning, you know what, I should film a video. So I just filmed it this very morning, edited it as fast as possible, made a thumbnail, posted it. That's why I posted that video very fast. In fact, at the very end of the video, around minute 9, because usually and regularly when I do my edits, then I have time to rewatch the whole thing to make sure that there aren't mistakes, kind of a quality control, and then I push render. But today it was time sensitive, so I did it, but kind of skipping around a little bit, so I didn't notice that I had forgotten to cut out some mistakes when I had to do double takes, which of course happens all the time. So they're still in there, but I'm like, you know what, minute 9... average watch time for a video like this, I expect it to be a little on the lower side. So I don't think majority of people will get to that place. But some people did already told me in the comments, like, Metatron, I don't know what happened here. I'm like, oh, I know what happened. I edited too fast. That's what happened. But at the end of the day, the only thing that really bothers me when it comes to a video is not really editing mistakes like this. It's mostly if I say something wrong. Then I'm like, ooh, I need to go and cut it out, because you can posthumously. But right now the video is doing really well, because it was number 1 on Google Trends. So that's why I'm like, oh, I need to make a video about it. I don't want to touch it. So I'm just going to leave the mistakes for now. It's not a big deal. And then, yeah, exactly. I'm not a robot. Thank you. And so maybe later on, after 3-4 days, it's got a lot of views, maybe I will like edit it out. But right now I can't do it because I don't want to mess with it. The video's doing too well. It would be very thematically appropriate to play a game of Heroes of Might and Magic 3 as the humans. You know who I'm talking about. That could be, and then we need to try and rush the zealots. Cardinals, should they all know Italian? I guess if it's a cardinal who doesn't live in Italy, maybe no. Maybe they don't need to. But then again, I mean, Italian is fundamental. Imagine if then you get elected as Pope. I guess what are you going to do? A 3 months crash course in Italian? Yeah, I'm sure they do. He speaks Latin, Italian, Spanish, and of course English, being American. That's cool. I can respect that. I still speak more languages than him, but I do respect that. Oh, and in general, anyone watching now, please do me a favor and check to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because people have been telling me they've been unsubscribed. I keep getting comments of people telling me, hey, I was unsubscribed from your channel. So please do check. And if you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It would be fantastic to have you as a member, as a channel subscriber anyways, because I would appreciate that. And then for anyone who wishes to join memberships, of course. How far in advance do they decide the Pope? Well, you see, Light 7, it's a difficult thing to answer because we don't really know the inner machinations of the Vatican when it comes to this. In the sense that, sure, in theory, the Pope, you know who the cardinals are, you get some favorites, and then you do the conclave. And during the conclave is in the Vatican, that's when they, in theory, decide the Pope. Now, how long have they been thinking about this? We don't know. Some people are even considering the possibility that Pope Francis was in fact nominating some cardinals specifically because he was starting to kind of move certain pieces in place. We don't know about the inner politics of the Vatican. So it is possible that this is something that they plan ahead of time, which will also explain why they were this fast this time. Yeah, of course, he is elected after the one dies, but I'm saying there might be some inner preparation that we are not aware of and we're not told when it comes to who the cardinals are, because even though technically you don't have to be a cardinal to become the Pope when it comes to canon Vatican law, I think as long as you're a Catholic and a bishop, you can become the Pope. I don't even know if you could become technically, theoretically, the Pope without being a bishop. I don't know. I think the last time I read, I think you have to be a bishop. But even if it wasn't the case, the reality is it's always chosen from the cardinals. It's just what happens, even though it's not written in doctrinal law. And so if you choose who the cardinals are, and then maybe you start electing some, promoting people as cardinals because they think in a similar way to you. There is a lot of politics involved in the election of the Pope, because the Pope is not just the head of the church, he's also a monarch and the head of the Vatican state, which does have its own diplomacy. Starting things before the scenes, yeah. Anyways, American Pope, guys. American Pope. How do you feel about a warrior Pope, Julius II? I don't think I have any... You know what? I need to start a series on popes, historical popes and what they did. Because, I mean, the last video I made, of course, it's because it's a hot topic, the elections of the new pontiff. But still, I think there is some interest in there. I do think there is some interest in there, and we could explore it as a historical topic. Because, you know me, I love talking about history, but sometimes the videos get blocked by the algorithm. Well, not blocked, but you know what I mean. It's like they don't really get views, but if... now, like, this papal election has more traction on Google, it might be our opportunity to start, like, dashing out historical videos when they can get some coverage. You know, maybe, how about, like, you members choose? I'm gonna poll it. I'm gonna do a poll with members. We get a few ideas. You guys poll it, we make it. So that could be a cool idea. The warrior Pope will be a man. Yeah, that could be a good video to make. Totally. Hey noble ones, I noticed that quite a few of you watching my videos are not actually subscribed, so it would be so good and I would really appreciate it if you could click the subscribe button right now, as it really helps the channel and the production. Thank you so much.